Happy birthday!
Yo!
If you're not aware, today is the 1-year anniversary of NoFocus.
Woo!
So happy birthday to all three of us, and happy
Yay.
birthday to you guys as a birthday gift. It's like Christmas. You get gifts on our birthday.
Yeah.
And our gift to you, we're still small, so we can't obviously like give you shit, and we're not giving away shit. But we do get to show you this tier list, which is what we're gonna go over today. Is a tier list of the games that we've played in the past year, and I think this is a good time as any to sit down and kind of reflect how NoFocus has been over the past year, what games we've played that we've really enjoyed and what games we didn't enjoy, and also I want to use this as a gauge to see how our audience is feeling about some of these. If there's something on here that we ranked kind of low but you really enjoyed, or something that we ranked really high that we want to play again that you don't ever want to see again, let us know in the comments. You like, comment, and subscribe, obviously. Then let us know what you're feeling, especially if there's something you want to see more of. Currently, we're playing a lot of Wobble Dogs. We're starting Castle Crashers and Thief Simulator, and we're having some fun with those. Not to get too far ahead of the tier list, but let us know what you're thinking. Anybody else have any words of wisdom before we start?
Happy 719.
Yeah, happy 719. I'm excited. I'm excited to see like some of the stuff that we did at like the very beginning of our channel that was like one-offs or like 3 episodes of and kind of forgot about.
There's not really too much of an order to this. I think it just uploaded randomly, so I think that's better. I don't want to go like from newest to oldest. Maybe maybe for the second anniversary we'll change that. But for the first anniversary we're here and we're starting with Skyrim.
Hey yo.
Does anybody have any strong feelings about our Hydeia?
So first things first about this game is that one of our first ever shorts, and probably what will stay as some original NoFocus lore. It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
And this happened within like the first month of us just being on YouTube, which I think is really just kind of special. But as a playthrough, I thought it was really fun. I mean, obviously we didn't do like a let's play or anything like that because we didn't play like beginning to end. We just kind of like pick up here and there and just have a good time with it. But I personally enjoyed it. Was it amazing? For other things that we've done, probably not. But I mean, I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
I think in terms of content and the interactions that we have as a channel, I really enjoy it. I like. There's a lot of freestyles in our Skyrim place. There's a lot of original music.
There's a lot of time for me as the player to just start going.
We're just walking up a mountain. I
think Skyrim's really great because it gives you a lot to. I mean, when you're not just kind of wandering in like an open field, there's a lot to talk about. There's usually a lot happening, so you kind of get to react to a lot of it, like the chicken.
The chicken, the teleporting into that dude's house and he's immediately about to swing. Super fun series. A genre classic. Like truly.
Skyrim is. Might be timeless. I might say.
What's over a decade old?
That's a game. Like I remember this game being popular when I was still in middle school. Like I don't know, it aged pretty well.
It doesn't look the greatest, but like even it's still like it looks good.
It's part of the charm, I think. Looking at Skyrim, being like, "What's up with your face?"
So what are we feeling here? I'm feeling personally an A.
I'm feeling an A.
Okay. Good. Nice start. Starting at A. Okay. Next is Castlevania. This one.
We have one video of. And
we have 2 videos.
Oh, we have 2.
We have one video where I did like the first 1 or 2 levels, and then the second video was me getting stuck on that one level.
The one level where you could, the foreground platform that was not a platform.
I kept falling to that, and then halfway through, I think I was just like, "Oh, screw it, we're playing Snuggle Truck." And then we started talking about Twilight.
Yes, wait.
For like 15 minutes. Oh my god. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen that Castlevania series, but man, do we talk about Twilight, and it is a great set of 2 episodes. If you're a new fan, like if you come in for our channel for Wobble Dogs or Castle Crashers, definitely check out Castlevania. It's 2 episodes long. You'll get done in like
an hour,
40
not
minutes.
even, yeah.
and it's a great time. There's a lot of fun moments there. For a 2-episode series, I highly recommend that one.
Yeah.
Any other comments for that one?
You love pixel art.
I love pixel art. Oh, if you ever hear me, you're gonna hear it in every pixel game we play. I do love pixel art. I will comment if pixel art is beautiful. And Castlevania is a very mid to high level pixel art. I think it's got a style.
Truly.
Personally, I'm not feeling above Skyrim.
No.
But I do think that this is like, and also I'll say, I don't think any of our series are outright bad, which is why this tier list only goes to C.
Fair.
I don't think we have any D or F tiers, but I am thinking this is a B.
I say B.
And we'll maybe
a lower, like a mid B, I think, like a solid B, not plus or minus.
Right. It's a great series, and if great is our B, like we have some S tier series up here too.
That's fair.
For sure.
Overcooked. This is a recent. This is Overcooked 2, I believe. This is a more recent one we played, but
why is it just cooked?
Cropping.
You've
Hold
been
on,
cooked.
actually, I fixed this earlier, but
There we go.
Okay.
Almost, sir.
there we go.
Okay.
I only have control over so much.
I just thought it was funny that it was cooked.
Yeah. So, anyways, the series.
It's only we've only had 2 episodes?
I think we've only had 2 episodes.
I like the game,
fun, just
but-
because I mean it was like chaotic because you got to. I feel like we really let loose on the ADHD aspect.
That's right.
We're
Who's
like,
doing
why
what?
are you over here? No, bring this over here. No. It was chaos. So
It is pure chaos on Overcooked.
And it was one game where like all three of us were like genuinely able to like just sink into the game. It's not like one person is playing and the other two are just like there for commentary. Like all of us were fully submersed in it.
Yeah.
I think if you want a series where we're actually focused and like kind of doing the tasks, check out Overcooked. Personally, not one of my favorites.
That's fair. It's fairly new. We don't get too far into it. And personally, for me, Overcooked is a game where I zone all the way in. We're not talking. I am washing dishes. I am washing dishes.
Yeah, that's my holdup with it too. And personally, Overcooked, out of NoFocus lore, we have been playing for like 5
years. I've been playing Overcooked since college. Yeah.
So I'm a little burnt out on Overcooked.
That's
I'm
fair.
a little overcooked on it too. Okay.
Stop.
So personally, this is a C for me.
I'm okay with
Fair
that.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lawn mowing simulator.
Yes,
This one we've only recorded one, uploaded and recorded one, but it was pretty decent
fun.
for our channel. I guess a couple of people came out and supported it, so
Popped out.
maybe we'll revisit it. It's one that I'm not like hesitant to revisit, but the support has to be there. Like if you want to see more of it, I want to know that you guys want to see more of it.
True.
Otherwise,
So tell us in the comments.
Not the most interesting game for us. We can make. I think our commentary on the first episode was good, but it's not.
There's only so many.
Crazy.
There's so many ding dongs you can lawn mow into a lawn.
Right.
Lawn mowing is only so exciting for us.
I freaking love it.
I
It's
love
therapeutic.
lawn mowing.
It's a Zen game. The problem is we can't talk over Zen games. Yeah, James is reminded of the good old days, the corn old days.
In a state where we have grass.
And I know for real, not here.
I'm feeling a B,
I'm feeling
right
a
below
B.
Castlevania. I think.
Agreed.
It's a good series,
Yeah.
but I can't put it over Castlevania.
That's fair.
All right, this is one James has got to talk about. Thief Simulator.
Yeah.
We're currently recording this.
Yeah, I was to say, so we can't be too biased just because, I mean, we've only done, what, three, four episodes of it. But I personally really enjoy it just because, I mean, like, it's a very easy game to have shenanigans in, and plus there's a lot of funny moments like watching me fail or watching me get caught or all of this.
Yeah.
It's a game I'd like to shenan again.
Yeah, truly.
Agreed. But I personally really like it. I definitely want to play more of it. I think that one would just be really good for all of us to just continue in, both viewers and us. But I don't know. It's not like a crazy game or anything, and it's definitely not like we're the first people to even play it, but
Right.
I think it's a really fun series.
I think this is a series where we make it more interesting than it is.
Yeah.
Not to say it's a boring game. Far from it.
Truly.
The devs have put a lot of time and effort into this game, and it shows, because there's a lot more content than we're just seeing right now. But
yeah.
It's a pretty well-crafted game. And I think there's Thief Simulator 2 now.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm just going to stick to Thief Simulator, unless there's,
Yeah,
you know,
there's
a lot
already
of buzz for it.
a lot of stuff here.
Yeah. But personally, I feel like this might be below Skyrim.
Yeah,
I'm
A
thinking
tier
a
below
low
Skyrim.
A, high B.
I was thinking either high B or low A.
Yeah, I'm in that. Let's
do
I think
for now.
Let's do
Low
high
A.
B, just
High
because
B?
we're still playing it.
I was gonna
Okay,
say I
yeah.
feel like it has the potential to be a low A.
Recency
which is-
bias.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay. Dark Souls.
man,
Yeah, get into it.
man,
Speak your truth.
please.
Yeah.
Okay, we all know Dark Souls. Like, we've talked about it in several videos before. This game, like, I'm thinking about the blood vessels lost. I'm thinking about it. So, this game was fun, but at the same time, an absolute nightmare for us.
Oh my
because
gosh.
it took us probably 5 or 6 attempts just to get one episode out, because we had to we were struggling with controls. We were having problems where I'd press a button like in the game and it would stop the recording and all that.
Yeah, one of the buttons was bound to like the home key on my keyboard, which was my start and stop recording hotkey. And it was the only hotkey I had on my entire keyboard. So it sniped that hotkey as like the select button.
Boom.
Yeah. So
Every time you open up the menu, we got like
Yes.
17 seconds of an episode.
Yeah.
23 seconds. 2 minutes. Why?
So y'all
Yeah.
viewers don't understand. We spent just about a full recording session, aka about 3 to 4 hours, just to get one episode out of this. We attempted to record this like 5 or 6 times before we finally had something we
We
could
talk
put
about
out.
something being as hard as Dark Souls. Dark Souls made recording hard. That's
Yeah.
how hard the game is.
Yeah.
What I didn't understand was like the original Dark Souls, which was the one that I had on my Steam account, didn't ever actually have functional bindings in game for the for controller.
Yeah.
So everything was a keyboard macro, and I didn't think that was going to be as big of a problem as it was, because there are games that we've played that happens, and I've Steam
it.
Input has it's a quick fix. Like you can find something online and
Yeah.
it does that. But this one was really problematic. But we did get a couple episodes out of it, and it was fun.
We did get a couple episodes. It was fun. If you all want to see probably the most rage you'll ever see out of me, because I was the one playing that game. If you want
Yeah.
to see some rage, that's the series for you.
I think you're right. Sea Rage.
Sea Rage.
Give it top of C.
Yeah. Oh, overcooked for sure.
Oh, if we ever actually get the remastered version, we might revisit Dark Souls. I currently do not have plans to do it because
Anytime soon.
I have to go. It's a lot more work for too much effort. So
Yeah, if you want a Dark Souls experience right now, it's watching somebody play Elder Scrolls.
yeah. We'll get back to the series,
Yeah.
but it's not soon.
Alrighty.
Anyways, will you snail?
It was a pretty trippy game, if you ask me.
Honestly,
Yeah.
the only good use of AI.
Yeah, it's an interesting little concept before AI actually happened. I'm not sure how advanced the AI is on this, but my understanding is if you didn't watch the series, which you probably haven't,
It's one episode.
it's like 1 or 2 episodes. But what this game does is it's a platformer that predicts where you're gonna move. So when you're in the middle of a jump, it might actually place a hazard where you're gonna land. So you have to like react to that mid jump.
Unpredictable.
Yeah. And it like tracks your movement. It will lower the difficulty on you if it's too difficult. And it did do that to me.
Yeah.
But
And then it brought it back up, I think.
it did bring it back up right before the boss.
Oh, cool, thanks.
Yeah, but the boss was fun. It's a rage game for sure. I had a great time with it. I hope you guys also had a good time reacting to it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That boss
funny.
was hilarious. I would go back and play that boss again. But I don't have any plans to revisit it, but
Yeah.
it is what it is, and if you want to play more of it, please do. It's a good game. I think it was made in a game jam.
Oh, really?
Like conceptually and then fleshed out.
Okay. Oh,
So,
cool.
Yeah, I'm personally thinking maybe
B? Low B?
thinking maybe-
I
High C?
personally want to put it between Castlevania and Lawn Mowing Simulator.
That works for me.
That works.
I don't think I enjoy it more than Castlevania, but it is hitting like a similar You know what I'm talking about? A
That's
similar
fair.
energy, and I think Castlevania like outranks it by like just a bit.
That's fair.
Okay, Castle Crashers.
There it is.
Sash.
Sash. We're still
Yes.
playing it, like currently.
Yes, we've only recorded a couple episodes as of this, but Hydeia and I have played through it. I just think James hasn't.
Yeah, I played this game once before, and that was at a family function several months ago.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, it's a fun game, but I mean, I just personally haven't experienced it that much, so
That's
I don't
fair.
really know what all it entails, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's kind of arcadey. It's just
Yeah.
like it's no serious consequences, not too long, mostly fun, you know, and it's very
Early
man,
2000s humor.
It's honestly like
Internet humor.
it's transcended regular Flash games. It's
Yeah.
like beyond genres in my mind. It's just a nice fun game you can bust out at a party and just
Hang
play
out.
it. If
Yeah.
everybody's familiar with it, it won't take long to set up and play. It's super fun.
Truly.
Yeah. So I personally want to put this below Skyrim.
An A.
Yeah.
I think it's got A potential. I think it's fun. I think the audience likes it.
Yeah.
And I know it's only going to get more fun as we get into further boss fights, across the boat, the river, or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
there's more things to do. So,
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Below Skyrim. Okay. Toilet Chronicles. Yeah. I
my
really
gosh.
liked this series.
I forgot about this.
I did not. This was basically like our one of our Halloween episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, really short episodes. I think we only had 3 or 4
or something
maybe.
like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Not
but
too many.
It's not a long game. It's more conceptual than it is,
It's one of them puzzle games that if you fail, there's not like a consequence for failing. It's a ton of endings, depending on how you fail.
Yeah. It's a choose your own adventure game.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But
But about a toilet and a gnome.
a toilet and a gnome.
If you're interested, check it out. It's a super funny series. There's a lot of cool Easter eggs and references that, if you like Easter eggs and references, you'll probably get a laugh out of.
Yeah.
But overall, we had a really good time with it. I think this is one of the first times we had like a really good, like, we all brought like a really good energy and had a lot of things to say about it because there was so much to process and think about. But yeah, super fun. Blow up toilets and pass some toilet paper.
Yeah. Iconic.
I
Put it in between Thief and Castlevania. If
Really?
that was me.
Way up there. I do agree with B. I don't know if I agree with that high, but I'm not against
Really?
that. I agree.
I almost want this as an S.
As a S, really?
Yeah,
You like
as a
it?
standalone series, like if there was somebody that came up to me and was like, "What are like 1 or 2 episodes that you could show me to get me hooked on the series?" I would genuinely consider showing them Toilet Chronicles.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a nice, solid, wrapped up experience. There's still more to see if you wanted to play it by yourself. We could revisit the DLC at some point too.
Oh, there is DLC.
Yeah.
Is it by the same people or similar people to the Stanley Parable? Because it's got a
No.
similar art style.
Nope.
Okay. It's got a similar art style to Stanley Parable. So if you like games that look and function like that, in terms of how you walk and move,
I'm okay with Below Castle Crashers,
okay.
but I do.
I
I'll
could see
take
that.
that.
I'm trying to think honestly of like what I would make, what series I would suggest to somebody for something really quick.
And we do also have the personal favorites category.
Yeah, I'm
so
trying-
if anybody at any point
I think
says this is the best thing we've recorded on our channel, we can throw it in the top personal favorites, and we'll have, if this is your first tier list with us, at the end we should have 3 personal favorites above S that are just like, that's a whole experience that they had. And
Yeah.
so
Heck
Toilet
yeah.
Chronicles A,
Yeah.
bottom of A.
Alright.
Patrick's Parabox.
Oh, the
James,
box one, yeah.
How did you
The
feel about
puzzle
this one?
It was a fun game. That one was obviously tough for me to like give commentary over because I had to think really hard. 'Cause
Yeah,
it is a
it's
puzzle game, but I thought it was fun. Like, I don't mean to like diss us or anything, but if I personally would view this as like a video that might be like something that plays in the background while you're doing laundry or something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this is a series to like get us or get you hooked on NoFocus itself.
Right.
But I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun.
If you're interested in puzzles, it's a super fun game to check out.
Yes.
If it's not your style, we understand. That's why we have other content.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's super fun. There's a lot of for a puzzle game. There's a lot of hype moments that we made out of it.
There's some cool mechanics in the game that makes you think. So yeah, and we're not good at thinking. So
we have no focus. We don't have enough focus.
Only so many episodes of that for a reason.
I'm personally thinking between lawn mowing and Will You Snail. Similar vibes.
Yeah, I would put it over Will You Snail in my opinion.
Really?
I think so.
I was gonna put it under lawnmower.
Under lawnmower, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess as somebody who's played both of those games.
Yeah.
I respect it.
That's valid. Okay. What's this game called?
Hades.
Hades.
Yeah, Hades nuts. Anyways, this game is awesome. We only recorded one episode because I didn't want it. It's a long narrative-driven game, and we're gonna be talking over a lot of it. And I don't.
That's not the point of.
Personally, think that that's gonna fit our channel too well. But I did want to play it for the channel because man, this game is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
However, that being said, for a 1-episode series, that is a phenomenal episode.
I do love that episode.
We had a great episode.
Yeah.
I want to place this in S.
Go for it.
Yeah. No, I agree. One of my favorite personal moments, because there's between my friend group and on the channel, there is a running gag that I'm bi. I'm not. But I make jokes that I like women. Sure, whatever. And then I made the joke about the headmistress, not realizing that the name was headmistress. And I was like, ooh, a man in a crop top. Hell yeah. Headmistress. Oh no, I am gay.
There's a phenomenal amount of moments in there. There's Hades 2 nuts that we open with. There's the headmistress moment. Please check it out. If this is also one of those series that I'd be like, go watch that one if you want to be sold on our channel.
Truly,
this is a premiere single episode series that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Super Mario RPG.
Oh my gosh.
I think we only ended up recording 3 of these, but my goal was this is one of the RPGs that we started at the beginning of the channel, and my goal was to record more of, but we didn't get a chance to because other stuff was happening around the time.
Yeah.
And I kind of just got lost. I still have the save. We could go back and play it. We were playing it because the remake was coming out soon. And then the remake came out, and so much had come out around that time. I don't remember immediately, but we were like, so much is happening this month that we actually literally cannot squeeze it in.
Yeah. Like there's too many things to play.
And then we kind of just got to a point where it was like, oh, well, if we want to play it in the future, we have it. If we don't, we don't. But this is one, if you want us to go back and play more of it, please let us know in the comments for this episode.
Absolutely.
Because this is one that I personally really enjoy. I had never played it full through, so this is a blind playthrough for me. Yeah, super fun game, super fun RPG. Literally like a classic RPG. Like, I don't know how Square Enix and Nintendo came together and I don't know how Square Enix was making perfect RPGs in this era, but they were just doing it.
This is the Kingdom Hearts era too, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, like Final Fantasy was starting to pick up. Man. Crazy time for RPGs. So, as far as our content, it's okay. We're still early in the channel, so right. I don't really want to put this above like B.
Yeah, I was gonna say high C, low B.
Yeah, I want to put this above Will You Snail, maybe, because I think it's better than Will You Snail. But I'm open to opinions.
It's kind of been a while, so I don't remember what our commentary was like on that game.
Exactly.
But
this game is a little patchy in my head for me.
Yeah. If you want to put it above Will You Snail, I won't disagree, mostly because I don't have enough evidence in my own head.
Okay, we'll do that for now.
But yeah, sir.
Super Bomberman 2.
Yo.
This, I really enjoyed our time with this, and I feel like you guys did too.
I kind of want to eventually revisit it just because it was fun.
It is super fun. It's really old, something in the 90s, and it's simple yet complex and catches you off guard.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's one of those games that's just like it is exactly what it needs to be and nothing more.
If you die to your own mistakes, 1, it's funny. And 2, it's your own fault, so you can't be like, man, this game sucks. No, you were in the blast radius that was 3 squares, and you know it.
Yep.
No, you can always be like, oh, this game sucks.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then pick up another round and
then
be fine with it.
do it again and then win.
Oh my god, this game is amazing.
Yeah.
Literally.
This isn't one that I would recommend to a newcomer to the channel, but
Probably
this
not.
is one that if you like what we're doing, check it out.
Yeah.
It's a good, fun series. We're having good, wholesome fun. And
Heck
we all got to play a couple of rounds of it against each other, and it's super fun. We'll probably revisit it. It's kind of like the game of life for us.
A little bit.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we have a lot in B right now, but I would probably put it in the B area.
We can also change it at the end too.
That's fair.
Yeah, we can reshift at the end if we need to. I had a good time with this. I want to put it, since we all had a great time with it, I want to put it bottom of A.
Bottom of A. Okay, that works.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Plankton's Robotic Revenge.
who was the one that played this?
I played
Hydeia
this.
played it.
So this was Hydia's Dark Souls.
Yeah, it really was. But not because the game was hard to play, but because the game crashed twice before we could actually play it.
We got to the first boss, and we could not beat the first boss because it was broken.
It was broken. And then we played through the entire part of it again, got to the first boss again, and then got rid of the health bar, but it never did any of the fighting animation, and it didn't die.
Yeah, it just froze. There are so many bugs that we encountered in like 20 minutes of that game. That
Literally.
Oh man. But it's a funny
but it's
episode.
funny. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that it's glitchy.
Oh yeah.
Personally, this is a C game for me. I do not ever want to boot this
That's
up
fair.
again.
I was gonna say.
I do. This is one game that's like our viewers could request this on every episode we ever record, and I'm never booting it back up.
That's fair. There's other better SpongeBob games to play if we're really looking for a SpongeBob game.
I don't know if I'd say better, but there are other SpongeBob games to play.
I mean, whatever.
Okay. Super Mario 3D World.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes, we had to have a few attempts on this, because this is one where we had to like kind of start over, didn't we?
Well, this is one
we like lost our save or something.
or
didn't we?
I think
we never did start over, but we lost footage to this.
We lost the recording.
Lost footage.
Past like World 4. And then I got back to World 4
on a new one,
so that we could start from there without having to be like, oh, well, we lost footage. We're just going to play the levels.
Yeah.
You know, so we could actually like find the stars. And then we never got back to it. But this is the first series we ever had over 1,000 views. And I think it's at like 8,000 right now.
Our first video, I think, is at like 8. And then the second video is like at 1.2.
I will say, we had like 8,000 views for this, but we only got like 3 subscribers.
I don't know what algorithm thing happened to get the viewers, but we appreciate it.
It's just a Mario game, I think.
I
Because
guess.
Super Mario RPG also did a small amount of numbers, but nowhere near what Super Mario 3D World did.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to abuse it like that because I want our channel to have steady growth. I want people to come in and stick around. I don't want people to be like, they play Mario games. You know, I'm gonna,
Mario
they're not
channel.
playing Mario games?
Bye.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like, I want
fair.
people to be here for us and not Mario.
I think the series, the commentary in a lot of the series, and the interactions that we have, especially with the button controls of throwing each other off the map.
I will say this was a very enjoyable game for me, because I'm a person, I grew up, I had never like played any sort of like Mario or anything like that.
Fair.
That was not just like in my gaming repertoire growing up, because I'm a Call of Duty player and that kind of thing. As like, I guess, a first like proper Mario experience, I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
I think this is the best, hands down, like multiplayer Mario experience that you can have, which is kind of why I wanted to start with it. I guess we started with Mario RPG, but in terms of Mario games,
for multiplayer,
Super Mario 3D World is pretty phenomenal, and it's Nintendo is super good at making Mario games. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they
but they
never miss with 3D Mario games. Personally, I think this is an S.
An S?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a great series we all had fun with that actually did numbers that we had good commentary on.
I will also agree as an editor. I loved editing these videos, zooming in on the and the no.
Does anybody have a personal favorite that's come up yet?
I know which one mine's gonna be.
I know which one mine is too.
Okay. Kirby's Dream Course.
This was fun.
This was
I
this.
loved
Oh yeah.
this. Like I love like those kind of like, what do you call it? Like golf games where you have to like do the meter and all that timing and all that. I thought that was really fun.
It's a super weird hidden gem for the Super Nintendo.
Truly.
And it's got super unique mechanics. For its time, it has insane golf physics.
Oh yeah, the spin,
Yeah.
the twirl, the extra, what are the power
The
ups?
curve. Yeah, the power-ups too. It's more in-depth than it seems.
For a golf game.
And also,
yeah.
it's simultaneously complex and really easy to grasp.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, it's super cool.
The concept is easy, and then you get on the course, and you're like, why is there hills and
Yeah.
grass and fans and no borders?
I don't think I ever got to play for the channel, but this is one I definitely want to revisit at some point.
Yeah.
I would love
Because
to
We haven't
revisit
settled the
this.
score. I think we're
I think
tied,
you guys are tied,
Yeah.
and you whooped my ass on the last one.
Yeah, so super fun game. We all had a great time with it. I think our commentary is really good. S?
I would put it in S.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
give
it's
it
S. This would probably be one that I would show somebody who would want to, like, hey, you want to check out a couple of episodes of NoFocus?
I agree with that.
A
I
shorter
don't know.
series.
But
Above
3D
Mario?
World,
No, not above.
No?
I don't
Okay,
think above.
Okay.
and if I'm being real, I would probably put 3D World above Hades.
That's valid.
Really?
That's valid.
Okay.
As a one episode series, yeah, this is consistently good. This is one episode. I agree. I'm with you. Wizard of Legend.
Wizard of Legend.
So this is
this is
being
the
real.
series. Yeah, this is the
I
series
don't
that
remember this one.
You weren't here for it.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is the series that we
I
did when
was
you
sick.
were sick.
and we were so
like-
behind on episodes that we were like, we actually can't miss a week. So we have to record. And we just wanted to do something. Hydeia and I played something that we weren't planning on playing more of. That also James wouldn't probably care too much about to miss
Yeah.
out on.
Fair enough.
Personally, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's kind of okay. I'm gonna be a roguelike critic because I've played a lot of them. I've played a lot of them. It is easily one of my favorite genres past 2010. I do not like the progression loop of Wizard of Legend.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too slow.
I respect that.
However, I do want to give it credit that its combat is really good. If you can get good at the game and probably win without any upgrades.
Yeah.
Like that's probably good. But man, does it kind of drag, and you feel it sometimes.
It's definitely a game that, like, when I got it, I grinded out gems because there's so many better like spells, and you don't get the like good stuff until you spend
Yes.
a bunch of gems, and you have to grind out gems. And every like coats, like robes and stuff get expensive. So if you're playing like at the beginning, the first couple of runs ever, it feels slow, you feel weak, you don't progress very quickly. I finally beat it once with my partner, and it took months to be able to do it. So I totally get that.
Yeah, this is so roguelikes have there's a very, very thin line between meta progression that feels good and meta progression that feels bad because you have to farm.
Yeah.
And it didn't hit that stride. There are games that do hit that stride where progression like that feels good. Vampire Survivors. There's a couple of games I can think of off the top of my head that I've dropped because their meta progression feels terrible. Wizard of Legend doesn't feel terrible.
Yeah.
But it's not something I want to put myself through. The gameplay loop wasn't enjoyable enough for me to sit through a kind of okay meta progression
That's
that I was
fair.
kind of like, if I can pick it up and put it down, like, sure, whatever. But if I have to grind, I don't want to do that in this
fair.
game.
I do love it. And like if we weren't doing a tier list on the channel, this would be an S tier because I play a lot of it. But for the channel, the commentary, missing James, and just like the progression at the beginning of the game, I'd probably put this at like high C, low B.
I'm feeling pretty similar. I don't know if I want to put this above Lawn Mowing Simulator.
Yeah.
So let's fill out the C
Let's fill out
tier
C.
a little bit more.
Sorry,
Again, not a bad series by any stretch
Great
of the
game.
imagination.
Wizards of Legend 2 is coming out soon.
Yeah,
So-
and we'll probably play that. That's
Yeah.
that's why we played Wizard of Legend originally.
Great game. Just a lot of things in there.
Okay. Donut County. I love this series.
I do too.
I'm literally gonna start this off by saying I think that this is an S series.
Yeah.
I think this opened up a lot of doors for us, and I think this is where we finally started to come into like, we can do voices. We have characters that we're voicing, and it helped us get accustomed to doing those voices. And
we had lots of different kinds of voices.
Yes, yeah. We got to be a little creative with it. And not only that, it's a fun, well-made, cool game.
Yeah.
Like it
doesn't
something...
overstay its welcome. I was worried a game like that would be like too long or like not as fun, but like I think it was the perfect length for a concept like this.
I agree. I completely agree.
Y'all are gonna hate me.
Uh-oh.
I personally really did not care for this.
Really?
Not that it was bad. I just like I was bored by it.
That's
me
fair.
Personally. I mean, you know my kind of like just style of game.
Yeah,
and that
fast-paced.
Respectfully, that's about as opposite as it gets for
that's
me.
fair.
Like no hate on Donut County.
It's a
Like
less-
the series was fun to like commentate over and all that, but
Yeah.
as a game itself, that it just was not my
That's
cup
fair.
of tea.
That's fair.
That's probably a game that I would like in my own personal time would play maybe once for the lulz and then probably wouldn't revisit again.
So,
But-
with that said, since we have some pretty differing opinions, before we go into actual tiers, is this anybody's personal favorite? This is mostly a Hydeia question.
No, this one
Okay.
isn't it. But it's up there. It was fun to edit. I love voice acting, so it was fun to do the voices. And the main characters literally being me and you as we voiced them, like the attitude and the way they speak.
It's literally us.
It's literally us. I was like, that raccoon was you. That girl was me.
Yeah.
The sarcasm was there.
The coyote.
The coyote. Yeah, that's my favorite voice you've ever done.
Okay, so what would you rank this Hydeia?
Low A,
Low A?
like probably below Bomberman A, like lowest A right now.
Really? Okay. I like I said, I personally think this is an S. James, what would you place this?
Me personally,
And be honest.
I would put it bottom of B.
Bottom of B?
Bottom of B.
Okay.
That's just me. Like,
So we've got bottom of S, bottom of A, and bottom of B.
As a game, me personally, I would put it in a D tier. But
That's
just
fair.
the fact
How
that we
about-
had really good commentary of it, like that makes up a lot of points.
Here?
So
Between Thief Simulator and Castlevania?
Yeah.
So just to like split the difference?
I don't mind that placement at all, actually, looking at
yeah,
this list.
that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Because I think we all enjoy Thief Simulator.
Yeah. And it's not finished, so I don't want to...
Let's do this. Because
Okay.
this one, I think this is where we started having indifference
Yeah.
in opinions. So, like, I think we all enjoyed Castlevania. I think we all enjoyed Thief Simulator. But, well, okay, how about putting it like that?
Okay.
How about if it's a game we all enjoy, we put it in an A.
Okay.
So that would make it...
Thief and A. I personally
This.
wanted... Okay.
That works,
Yeah,
actually.
I personally wanted Thief and A, so I appreciate... I like
Okay,
that.
okay. Cool. Nice readjustment.
Cool.
Gives us a bell curve.
I'll take Donut. Yeah, Donut kind of at top of B, actually.
Pony Island.
Oh, we just finished that.
We just finished this. It is kind of like a puzzle game, but it is more like a meta puzzle game. It's kind of like, it's got like outside lore. It's like it's an alternate reality game. That's what I'm looking for.
Breaks the fourth wall kind of game.
That we probably didn't get the whole message of in our playthrough.
Yeah.
So there's more to unpack here. There's more to unpack on Daniel Mullen's games. We are planning on playing Inscription at some point, and Hydeia is going to play that.
Because I'm so smart.
Yes, and I've played it before.
Thanks for the
so
yes
I can
and.
kind of guide her through it without spoiling everything.
That's fair.
I think you guys are gonna love that game, but we're not talking about that game. We're talking about Pony Island. How did we feel about Pony Island?
So I have a couple of points. As a game, like I said, it's a puzzle game, which aren't really my forte. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of struggled with that game just because, like, for one, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what is happening?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like the coding thing, and I was like, what?
Yes.
What? Like, if this was me playing, we wouldn't have finished. I'm just saying.
That's fine.
But
we
I
all
will
have our
say,
strengths.
It was a very spooky game. Like, if you asked me, this could have been a one to do in like October.
Yeah.
But
I want to play Inscription in October, which is why I wanted to knock this out early.
Okay.
Because personally, I've never played Pony Island, so I didn't know exactly what I was getting into, but I understood that it's not not as good of a game as Inscription. I've heard a lot of critical acclaim for it. I've also heard just as many critiques about it.
Fair enough.
So, in terms of like, I want the continuity. but I wasn't too like. I heard the gameplay's insane. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, it's more of like I like what it's implying, than I like what I'm playing.
That's fair.
So personally, I could put this in like low B.
Yeah. I'm okay with low B.
Because I didn't hate my time with it, and I don't think it's a bad series. I think we had good commentary and everything, but
it's fun.
I'd probably put it middle B.
Middle B? Above like Lawn Mowing Simulator?
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking here. Did you enjoy Patrick's Parabox more than it?
Yes, but for a whole, like, contradicting set of reasons, so.
we'll just put it at bottom of B for now.
Yeah.
Because I do like it. I like what it does. It wasn't necessarily the best game, but I think he improves on that. It is one of his first commercially available games that he's ever made.
Yeah.
So I want to cut him some slack there, but also... It is what it is. It's a good game. It's got lore. There's more lore.
Graded, barely.
Super House of Dead Ninjas. So we played this one because my understanding was that Adult Swim games were being delisted. That didn't end up happening in May.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wanted this game anyways, and it was on sale. I got it for like $3, so I'm not like beat up about it. And it's a fun game. I continued to play it, so I got my money's worth.
Heck yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's fun. I think we had okay commentary. I'm not feeling too strongly about it.
And that's how I feel. It was fun to, watch. It was fun as like a one-off, but it's not something I care to revisit unless people are like, oh my gosh, that game. So
yeah, I feel almost identical to that. I like the art style. I love pixel art.
Yeah.
It's cool for what it is. It's a nice little arcade style game. If you want to, you can pick it up. It's good for Steam Deck.
Yeah.
James, how did you feel?
I'm being honest, I don't really remember it.
That's okay.
It was 20 minutes of your life, so
yeah,
that's fair. Yeah.
Personally, maybe above Dark Souls.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Not my favorite, not my least favorite. Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout.
I'll let you start because you played.
Yeah, I did play it. It was a while ago. I mean, the Fallout series, especially like this is like the critically acclaimed one. Everyone talks about New Vegas, and we live in Vegas, so that's oh my gosh, the sign. I see that sign somewhere on the street.
Yeah, I see it pretty frequently actually.
Wow. But I mean, we didn't get too far in the game, and it's one of those games that's very narrative driven, and we talk over the game. So
yeah.
I don't think it fits our format as much, but I do think we had a good time with it. Yeah. And our character, what was it, Black Elvis?
Yeah, something like that.
It's hilarious. So I don't know.
I don't want to put this.
B.
Yeah, I don't want to put this above Lawn Mowing Simulator personally.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm maybe thinking high C.
Yeah, highest C. I'm not against that. It was fun, and this is not about the game. We played literally 10%, 7% of the game.
Not even. Literally maybe 0.5% of the game.
So,
we got to the starting town.
That's true. We started the first mission, haven't even done it. So
yeah. But we had a good time.
But it was good. It was fun time.
Played up.
As a series, as a game, I'm obsessed with it.
I personally love this, but also because you got to see one of my greatest rage moments where I just got stuck in the corner.
Yeah.
It's like, help! Get me out!
And we're about to lose too. We're like, James, get out of the corner! Beat up in the corner by a customer. The customer's always right.
Okay. First of all, shout out Yogscast Games. They made this games. If you've been on YouTube for a while, you probably know them. I knew them from their Minecraft series.
Heck yeah.
Probably most people do. They don't do that anymore, but I think they made a phenomenal game here. I think Played Up is what Overcooked 2 should have been.
True.
But it's also different in its own right. It's a roguelike cooking sim.
Restaurant sim.
Super fun. I really enjoy my time with it, especially when we can sit down. The rounds take like an hour and a half to 2 hours to complete, which is I think way too long. But it's a great game, a phenomenal game, and I think we had good commentary.
I don't remember, but yeah, definitely fun.
I'm thinking personally maybe below Donut County.
I'll take that.
Yeah. B tier below Donut County?
Because I was thinking mid B tier, so I'll take that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Vampire Survivors.
Hey, yo.
This was a fun
one of the first like videos where we just off rip just were going ham.
Yeah.
And the first 30 seconds is a wild story starting and ending, and it just kept going from there.
Yeah. One of our first, I think, really, really good introductions.
Yeah.
Like our first continuously good introduction.
This whole series, this would be another series that if someone was like, show me a little bit of your stuff, send them Vampire Survivors. Because we talk the whole time. It's funny. There's so much ADD on the screen. Like you could watch if you want. You could turn away and turn it into a podcast if you want.
Yeah. As a kind of like a meta channel thing, this is also, I think, when I started experimenting more with thumbnails. And I think this is where I started kind of understanding how to do thumbnails. So around this point, I was kind of like, okay, does big text work? Okay, it kind of works. Let me keep trying it. Does this work? No. That did not work at all. And then I kind of just, I am still crafting thumbnails. I'm still kind of deciding what works best for our channel and figuring it out. And I think it's been improving, but it changes every week. I have, and from series to series too, there's sometimes I'm like, okay, well, this could be a little different for this, or I think this is good to showcase, which means I'll have to change the formatting.
Yeah. But
as a series, I think you're right. We talk a lot. We have good gameplay. It's super fun. Co-op is still pretty recent. Yeah. So I honestly, check it out. It's a great series. I personally think this could go below Castlevania.
Below Castlevania?
Yeah. I would agree.
Okay. Yeah.
This was a fun one, but it wasn't crazy.
The game was fun. The game was so fun. We did another lap after we stopped recording, and you were the tree.
Yeah. I think we all enjoyed this. It's a pretty decent commentary, pretty decent series. Limbo.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Limbo.
So tell me about Limbo, Hydeia, because you played this one. This is one of our Halloween series.
My favorite genres of games are either an open world game or like a 2D slider puzzle game like this. So like Limbo, like Inside, like Little Big Planet, like like things like that. And this game is, I love playing it. There's no dialogue. I really appreciate a game that really dives into sound design and audio design and music more than dialogue. If you could tell a story with no words and have it be a successful story, I think you did a really good job. It was fun to play. The commentary was great. I didn't die too much, but nudge, nudge, wink, wink. We definitely didn't cheat.
We didn't, did we?
You had a like guide up, but I never. Yeah. You like nudged me in the right direction sometimes.
How I prefer to do it.
But that was just so the episodes went 45 minutes of. Oh, there's a box in the corner.
Yeah, because there's a. It's a puzzle game, right? I don't want to like ruin the puzzles for you, but I also don't want to be here for 2 hours on one puzzle.
Literally, yeah.
But I think we had good commentary on it. I've always said the any game with a real artistic style will age phenomenally, and I think Limbo has aged very, very well.
I agree.
It does a lot with a little.
Yes, which I appreciate a lot.
Yeah, I think. James, you had a good time with it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was very like
cathartic,
visually appealing for me. I mean, I feel like I was pretty submerged in it the way Hydeia was, because I was like sitting there trying to figure out the puzzles.
Yeah.
And at the same time, getting jump scared by random spider legs coming out of nowhere.
Man.
Yeah, if you're having like a Halloween party, you could just throw on this playlist for a couple hours and just play it in the background, because it's creepy. It's a cool series.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking. Not to say the same thing I said last time, but maybe below Vampire Survivors. I could maybe do. I
personally, I would go a little bit higher.
Really? Okay.
Okay. I didn't want to be biased, but I'm thinking that too. But I'm thinking that because I played it.
Well, please, voice. Be honest.
Probably because I don't think above Thief Simulator, but I do think above Castlevania.
Yeah. That's also what I was thinking.
I could do that. I'm totally in for that, because I was maybe leaning in that. I was definitely thinking like low to mid A somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Shoot.
Turnip Boy robs a bank.
Y'all probably already guessed. This is definitely my personal favorite.
Ooh.
All right.
I love
so tell us about it.
It's a mix of cute animation, a legend, Turnip Boy, because we played. This is the second game. This is the sequel to Turnip Boy. evades tax or does tax evasion or something like that.
Commits.
That's the word I'm looking for. Commits tax evasion. And that was a fun game, but it wasn't a roguelike. So take that game and have it make a baby with Wizard of Legend, but better. And it's Turnip Boy. And I had a ton of fun going back. I had so much fun that I was upset that I only got to play when we recorded. Because we would stop recording and I was like, damn, I want to play more.
Yeah.
Like I just want to grind out more. I just want to see more of the bank.
Also, pixel art.
Also, pixel art and music. We barely listened to how much music was in that game, but there is so much music in that game. And I appreciate good video game music.
Yeah, I had a good time with this one too. There's a lot of it's just a good game. Like it's
the weapon
I don't
choices.
think it got as much publicity as it should have, because Commits Tax Evasion, the first game, nice consolidated little adventure game. You don't really have to do too much. There's a little bit of combat, but for the most part, it's pretty easy. You're just there for the story.
Yeah.
And I think Turnip Boy Robs a Bank kind of expanded on that by actually making the gameplay the main focus and expanding on the world that they built in the first game.
Yeah.
Which I think is a phenomenal move for a phenomenal route for them to go. I just wish it got more publicity. Like it didn't really. Not to say our series was great. I love our series. We had great commentary. We had great gameplay.
And another opportunity for awesome voices and different voices.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yes. I love playing the pickle.
Donatini.
Donatello. I don't know. Whatever the pickle's name was, I really liked doing his accent. But yeah, any other comments?
Not really.
Amen.
Nice. Yeah, good one. Nobody Saves the World.
This is the other game that we played while James was sick.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna be transparent. We only played like 2 episodes of this.
Yeah.
I have 100% of this game.
Oh.
It is a 40-hour game.
Oh, Jesus.
It is. There's so much game here. I didn't understand how much game I was getting into when I started playing it. But I really love RPGs. My favorite part of RPGs is when you get to the point where you're so powerful that like okay, literally the farm villager to god killer is the RPG trope that is my favorite. I love being so freaking strong. I love seeing 6-digit damage numbers and just going. And not that. I mean, that's kind of like a Final Fantasy thing, but Nobody Saves the World, you definitely hit a point where you're like, okay, I understand the mechanics. I understand the strengths of the class that I'm playing. Here, I have a lot of options available to me. Here's the best way to play this class for this specific situation that I'm in. I'm just steamrolling it.
True. Amen.
Like every dungeon is just a puzzle with the abilities that you've been given. And it's super, super fun concept. Not a very popular game, from what I understand. Yeah. I don't ever hear anybody talking about it. I don't ever see anybody playing it. But as a solo experience, it's pretty fun. As a duo experience, take your friend or your partner and just sit down and spend 20 to 30 hours in it. And if you finish it, you finish it. It's got hilarious dialogue. Like there's a lot of dialogue that straight up actually made me like more than blow air out of my nose laugh. Like I actually like open mouth laugh.
Actual LOL.
Yeah, and media doesn't really make me do that. Like video games don't typically make me do that. Like anime and manga, TV shows don't make me do that. But this game did on multiple points. So it's got its curves.
Okay.
Not in terms of this tier list, not my absolute favorite.
Fair.
I don't even think we could put it in S. Hydeia, how did you feel about this?
There's not a lot of this that I actually remember.
Yeah, we kind of became rats and left. And then
that was rats and horses and that was it. I mean, it's fun. I like my roguelikes, so I appreciated it. But for the 2% of the game that I saw, I don't know. I don't want to call it mid because
you only saw 2% of the game.
Yeah, my experience was man, I miss James.
In terms of our specific series, I think below Pony Island, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say low B.
Yeah. Again, great game. This is a game I played to completion, so I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
So, but again, in terms of our series, there's only 2 episodes. We didn't get very far. We're missing a James. If you want to check it out to see how it is, check it out. By all means, it's again, like I said, cool. And if you want to get into the concept of it, check it out. If you like it, play it for yourself, because it's a 40-hour game, and we will definitely not be completing it on this channel. Wobble Dogs.
There she is.
Where did this game come from, and why did it do what it did?
I have no
Truly.
idea. I'm sure a majority of you that are watching.
First of all, if you watch this far, thanks for watching this far.
Yeah, thanks for watching this
Give
far.
us a like.
You're probably here from our Wobble Dogs series.
Yeah.
A large, like, I want to say over 50% of our subscribers have been from Wobble Dogs.
Yeah.
And truthfully, I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of expecting, I got it, it was like 50 cents. I literally bought it for 50 cents. And I was like, this is cute. It's fun. I like dogs. We all like dogs. I like wobbling. Yeah, let's just do one episode, see how it goes. And then we did one episode, and it went.
It took off.
It went. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, I guess we gotta revisit.
We can keep playing this, because there's a lot more to it, and we didn't even get to see any of the crazy stuff yet.
Yeah.
Like, there's wings. We just this episode will be out by the time this comes out. Got a dog with like 6 or 8 legs.
8 legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're about to hit the crazy stuff. And like, it's actually going to get really, really weird. We're actually having a spider dog.
We birthed the biggest, like, a huge puppy.
Yeah. Unit D Largo.
Unit D Largo's baby dog.
Yeah. And we're happy to have everybody that watches the series. We're happy to keep playing it. It's a super fun series. It's personally, for me, easy to comment over because there's a lot happening.
Yeah.
I get to just
say what's on the screen.
I get just to talk about like what Unit D Largo or Pinehead Lorai are doing.
Heck yeah.
Is it my personal favorite that we've played on the channel? No. Is it an S tier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our channel's sake, yes.
We have great commentary.
Yes.
I think we kind of all started to come around to at least liking it.
Yeah.
I've liked it from the get-go.
I didn't dislike it.
I would say, I'll be honest, I did not like it for the first like
That's
3 or
fair.
4 episodes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fair.
It is what it
was
is.
one of those like, what do I say? And then we have 10 dogs. Holy cow, we're at a time.
There's a lot happening. Yeah, we mutated 3 dogs and we're done. Yeah. So I'm where on S
Where
are we
on S?
feeling?
For the channel's sake, top of S, but personally, maybe above Kirby Golf, but not above Hades.
I think personal enjoyment.
Or maybe above
Hades, but not above 3D World.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go.
There.
Yeah. Again, great series.
Yeah.
If you're watching our channel, you've probably already watched Wobble Dogs. If you haven't watched Wobble Dogs and you are watching this, go watch Wobble Dogs.
Go watch Wobble Dogs.
Yeah, there's a whole, I think at this point we have like 15 episodes. Put it on put on the playlist, let it play in the background while you're doing laundry or something, and when something happens, you'll hear us laugh. Don't worry.
Tell us who your favorite dog is.
Yeah, and let us know who your favorite dog is. There's, at this point, maybe almost 100 dogs that we've gone through, and there's a bunch.
Honestly.
At least 50.
I say 50, because we have like 20 in storage.
Yeah, for sure.
True.
Pal World.
Oh my god.
I forgot about this. Oh my gosh.
So, I personally really love Pal World. I think they're actually the closest to nailing what Pokemon fans have been wanting for a while without actually being Pokemon. And it's we only played 2 episodes of this. I really enjoyed it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Our screen went dark for some reason. Just HDMI cable things. I personally really enjoy this. It's what Pokemon has been failing to do for the past decade. And guns. Cool. Like,
did we even get to the guns?
No. But this is something I would not mind picking up and playing again if the audience response was there. However, the audience response wasn't there when we played it the first time. And it would be a long series, and I don't want to drag out a long series that nobody wants to watch anyways.
I feel like an open world series like that would do better streaming than recording.
And we currently do not have the setup for that.
Yeah.
So maybe in the future.
I would love to stream in the future.
Yeah, I want to play longer games to stream in the future, but for now, I'm thinking maybe...
Ooh.
I think we had great commentary on this. Did you guys enjoy your time with it?
I thought it was fun. I thought it was
Yeah.
funny. I enjoyed watching it, watching you build a house and stuff. I'd say maybe mid B.
Open world Fortnite Minecraft.
Open world Fortnite Minecraft.
I think above Played Up.
Yeah, I put it above
Okay.
Played Up. Yeah.
Like that.
Rounds.
Rounds. I freaking love
This is a fun
rounds.
game.
Yeah. Rounds is great.
So how are we? Okay, so tell me about rounds.
So
Because you
Rounds-
guys mostly played.
Rounds is one PvP. It doesn't have to be coach co-op. It can be online too. But you are those two round characters, an orange dude and a blue dude, and you're shooting guns on each other. And every time you lose a fight to 2 with the current setup you have, you get to upgrade your setup until you start winning. First to 5 actual wins the rounds.
Yeah, and it gets crazy fast.
It does.
The upgrades are wild.
I like this game because you could be getting just absolutely shit on for a few minutes, and then just one upgrade and the tables turn.
Yeah.
Now you have your opponent just on the run all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
One upgrade can entirely win you the match. Like
Man.
it's a super fun game. The rounds themselves don't last too long, which is what I like.
The
That's
replayability
awesome.
is wild because
Yeah.
the randomization of the upgrades, the setup, you don't get to choose your setup as much as the setup chooses you.
Right, yeah. Personally, I'm thinking maybe mid-A.
Mid-A, I agree.
Above Toilet Chronicles?
Yeah.
Literally, that was.
All right. I love when we're all in agreement. Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Oh man.
I'm going to start off by saying the second episode of Tomb Raider Anniversary has hands down my worst thumbnail ever because literally nothing happens that episode. Literally nothing happens.
This is a series early in the channel. It was something I wanted to play because if we were in the era of Resident Evil and Tomb Raider is in that era of PS2 games, so I was like, bet. I've never actually played in a Tomb Raider game, so I was like, I want to. And then those videos got like single-digit views, and no one touched it.
Yes, these are also our worst performing videos we've ever uploaded. Most of the stuff on our channel at this point has double-digit views. I think Tomb Raider
It's still at like
episode
7.
2, still is at like 7.
So go watch it if you care, I guess. But
yeah, if you want to see our worst content ever,
if you want to be a real fan,
I'll say our commentary isn't that bad. And the game is fun, but literally nothing happens in this game. I was not too enthusiastic to revisit this series after we got 2 episodes out of it.
That's fair.
And
the save deleted itself, so we would have
to... Oh my god! We literally in the episode, I was like, I watched her save.
I watched him save in the edit.
Back up, and nothing. It was
it's
gone.
all gone.
And I was like, what?
Because we named the save something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that did not pop back up.
So even if we wanted to, we couldn't continue the series. Personally, this is
Bottom of
above
C.
Robotic Revenge.
Above Robotic... Oh.
Yeah. No, actually, no. The commentary in Robotic Revenge is better.
It's better, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like bottom of C, low key.
Yeah. I am not too strong about that one. Worms Reloaded.
Hey, yo, Worms. I forgot about that too.
Oh my god, I have to keep zooming out.
Too many things.
Yeah.
Worms is fun. Worms, we got like what, 1-2 episodes out of that?
Yeah, we got like 2 episodes out of it, and I don't think we understood the game enough to actually like have fun with it, because I do want to revisit Worms Reloaded.
Yeah.
Fun series once you know how to play it, but it is it does take a couple of games.
Knowing what the good tools are, what each tool does, how to maneuver.
Like the first 5 games is like, okay, I got a new 1 of 80 items. How do I use it? That was wrong. Uh-oh.
Okay, it's out.
And
my turn's over.
My turn's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when there's 3 people passing around a controller, and it's a great game. I think Worms Reloaded is one of the best in the series, but it does take a while to warm up to. We might play a little more off camera before we get to it, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I do like it, and I think we had good commentary for it.
Once again, I barely remember this one.
That's
that's
fair. I don't know, bottom of B.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
We'll play more in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Commits tax evasion. Turnip
the first
Boy.
Turnip Boy.
Yes. This one's iconic, personally. I think this is another one, kind of like Rob's a Bank, where we just got to sit around, do voices, and have a good time. I think we truly kind of came into feeling what the concept of our channel was going to be for this. And I know you had a great time with it.
I
played the
loved it.
sequel.
Yeah, I love that game.
This is the first game we've played, this is the first series we fully completed, technically.
Yeah.
We've played all of Turnip Boy. Yeah.
At that point, because we weren't done with the other games we were playing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'd put it higher A. I don't know if it's at quite the S tier.
I'm thinking between Toilet Chronicles and Rounds.
I personally would put it above rounds.
Between rounds and Castle Crashers?
I kind of agreed with you, Elken.
Between
rounds and Toilet Chronicles? Okay. I guess I could put rounds above Turnip Boy. I think I'm being a little biased. So that right there is fine. In between rounds and Toilet Chronicles.
Okay. Yeah. It's a great game. It is a phenomenal game. If you love narrative, you'll love this game.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of social commentary.
I say, if you like the game, watch our series, because we do funny voices, too.
Yeah, we have fun with it. And it's fun. We have the whole playthrough. You can play it. You don't have to buy it. I mean, you should buy it.
You should buy it.
Support the devs.
Truly.
Same with this game. Great
Please
games.
Buy it.
But yeah. Okay, here's another Hydeia game.
Yes, classic.
It's cut off, but it's Say No More.
Say No More.
So this was our first completed series, I think.
I guess technically, because it was only like 3 episodes.
Yeah, it was only like 3 episodes. But it's a nice little experience. It's got a message. It got it across. Our recording of it isn't the greatest because it was like the 3rd or 4th game that we recorded.
Yeah,
we were still learning audio. We were still learning editing. Like this is
a series that finally let me like learn audio. So like the 1st episode and the 3rd episode sound almost differently because I finally figured out what I was doing.
Yeah.
So
it's a good series. It's super fun. It's very linear. It's more of like a story game than it is like an adventure game.
The only control you have is saying no.
Yeah, or not. Sometimes.
Or not. Yeah, or ignoring people.
As a standalone game, it's a fun little experience. It doesn't overstay its welcome. If you like short, maybe 2.5, 3 hour games. Not even. I think we've maybe played like 2 hours of it.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's fun. If you have it, just knock it out of your library and check it off your list because it's fun. It's super easy. You can do one sitting and be done with it.
Yeah.
As far as our commentary goes, I think we had good commentary. I think again, this is one of the early series that we had that were pretty good. Just the recording quality isn't that great, and we did fix that.
Yeah.
Personally, I want to maybe put it above Nobody Saves the World. I don't know if I want to put it... Well, we could probably put it above Pony Island. How are you guys feeling?
I wouldn't put it above Pony.
No?
But I was thinking like lower B area, so...
I'd probably put it below Pony Island.
Wha-bam.
Bam.
Sold. Yeah, good game. Great classic, And speaking of classics... Pokemon Red.
Oh yeah.
Lingo suck.
Lingo suck. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of iconic Pokemon that we caught here. We caught Mew and then
stopped
playing because there was. Again, I think this was around. What was the other Super Mario 3D World? We were playing around the same time, and so much was happening around that time that we just never got around to picking it up. But again, Pokemon. Pokemon taught me how to read. So there is probably a section in my brain that is specifically dedicated to Pokemon names and Pokemon lore and shit. So yes, eventually I do want to go back to Pokemon Red. I have the save. We'll be fine. We know where we're at, and we could still knock it out. But it's not in the stars currently. It will come back. If you're watching this and you're here for our Wobble Dog series and don't remember this, it will be back. Don't worry. You'll have to go back to the playlist to watch our old stuff. There's some good jokes in there too.
Yeah.
There's some like editor jokes that I got to do because most of the game is in like one color, so I got to like color key the blue town into red because I was like, isn't this Pokemon Red?
Bloop.
You said that, or I think actually Hydeia said that. But how are you guys feeling about this? Because I think this one's earlier iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to put it with Pal World personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not against putting it with Power World, honestly.
I would personally put it below Played Up.
Below Played Up?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't play too much of it. And speaking of playing all of it...
You already know where I want that.
Is this your personal favorite?
That's my personal
favorite.
Hell yeah.
Good choice.
It was like if it wasn't personal favorites, it's an S for me.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it down here for right now, but we know this is James' personal favorite.
This game. This game
is crazy.
It
Talk
was
about
fun.
it, boys.
I was so sad that this did not do well for our channel. Like, it just was not popular. I would totally play it again. I don't care. But
I think this has one of my favorite moments on the entire channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you know the moment, like if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But sadly, I don't think many people do know.
No, probably not.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. There's a scene where we're rafting down a river that is phenomenal. And if you don't want to watch the whole series, at least check out the highlights video because it's in the highlights video. This series is crazy. I am very blessed to have been able to play it with James, one of my best friends, and it's
right back at Elken.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a really cool experience. I think we had good commentary. The game itself is hilarious at times.
It was very playable, not to mention it had a really good ending, really good plot twist at the
what
end.
A twist.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of felt like I was in a movie the entire time.
Yeah.
Truly.
Like,
as a spectator, I was watching a movie.
And plus, you guys know me because one of my personal favorite games is Until Dawn, which I mean is a horror game, but this is also like a decision-based game at the same time, so you can kind of control what happens, like different endings, different outcomes. I thought this was just downright phenomenal. I love the playability. I loved just how much there was because I mean, you got to learn so much lore about the characters. Like,
it got so deep.
The fun police chases, like all the like teamwork that we have to do.
The entire hospital scene.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, we won't spoil it for you.
Get into it.
If you like co-op games, A Way Out is phenomenal. If you've never heard of it, please check it out. It's like James and I were saying, one of our favorite series of all time that we've played on this channel so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, James' personal favorite up there for me. If it wasn't James's personal favorite, I would want this an S.
Yeah.
This is a great game.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. The Game of Life 2.
Oh god.
This is one we almost started our channel with.
Yeah.
Truly.
And it's still one that we just continue to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a super fun. We can knock them out in like 30, 40 minutes and make an episode out when we were like, hey, you know what? We haven't played in a while. We want to play a board game. Let's play a game of life.
We haven't lost to James in a while.
Yeah, this is varying in quality in both commentary and recording.
True.
Because it's been spanning for so long.
Yeah.
Like you could start episode 1 and then go down and go. By the time you're at episode 7, it actually sounds like professional quality recording.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want a series that can start you from like, oh, this is like their grassroots, and then this is where they're at now, you could probably do Game of Life and within like 7 episodes see how far we've come.
That's true. That's the longest running series, I guess, technically.
It's been with us for a minute. It's like I said, like if we have a gap in our schedule or something like that, we're like, just throw it. Game of Life.
Yeah.
It's fun game, fun for all of us, very versatile. Plus it's not too serious either.
Yeah.
It's just like
classic
kicking
game.
back.
Yeah, you get to farm llamas. You get to have a llama sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes if you're Elken.
I'm thinking between Castlevania and Vampire Survivors, maybe?
I
was gonna put it higher.
Yeah,
really?
I kind of want a higher. I want a higher A.
What are we thinking? Where are we thinking?
In between Castle and Rounds? In between Rounds and Turnip Boy?
You want this? Wow. Okay.
I low key, yeah.
Really?
I like this series a lot. It was a lot of fun to edit, and there was lots of moments between the why does I keep losing? I do everything right. Hydeia rolling straight 6 turns in a row. James selling both properties. Yeah. I think there's a lot of funny moments in there.
Okay. Katamari Damacy Royal Reverie. So this is the most recent one that we did.
Oh, okay.
So I had never played this game before the channel. Same with the original Katamari. But this is one of my... I love these games. These are games I love to just pick up and play, and especially like I have a Steam Deck, so I have it installed on my Steam Deck. If I'm feeling bored and just want to like play around, I'll pick it up, I'll play one, I'll put it down. Yeah. It's a super cute, fun game. It's unique in like almost every way. It's the original game has been out for like 20 years at this point, and there's still not anything that kind of even resembles it.
If you kind of like Donut County, you'll really love Katamari.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. This isn't my personal favorite, but I do think it's either high A or low S for me.
Okay. I
played it, so
I mean the commentary. It's a game that's easy to commentate over.
Yeah.
I think we've told a lot. The first game. The first one, let's talk about this series because I'm sure the first one is on here too. But there's lots of commentary, lots of stories from college, lots of games played, jokes made, references.
If you want to learn about us,
Yeah.
We talk.
This
during
series
one.
is a good one.
And the original.
For background music
say-
for like feels like a podcast type of
Yeah, I
thing.
was say if you want to get to know us like personally a little bit, we do talk about like we tell a lot of stories that we had like growing up. Like we talk about our time in school together quite a bit. Like
Yeah.
it's a personal series. If you know what I mean.
Truly.
It's the Katamari Damacy is kind of. It's always felt like that to me. It feels like home.
Truly.
You know, it's something you can pick up and be like, oh yeah, it's always going to be here. And especially the remakes, they're phenomenal. Like, this is a great game. I'm personally thinking below Kirby's Dream Course.
Yeah, I was thinking bottom S.
Yeah, I think this is just great.
Yeah.
Super easy, fun game to play. Duke Nukem. The one episode we recorded.
The one episode.
This was more broken than Dark Souls.
yeah, it was. Yeah,
But I think it was great.
But it was
Oh,
funny
yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, I think this was our first great one-off series that we ever did. I can't say too much about it. It's Duke Nukem. If you don't know what Duke Nukem is, it's raunchy.
You don't
it's
have balls of
inappropriate.
steel.
It's balls of steel. I could not stop
couldn't
doing
get
that
it.
voice in Turnip Boy.
Yeah.
Like we played that and then went to Turnip Boy, the same recording session, and I was like, I can't stop doing the voice.
Help. I can do a different voice. Look at me.
I'm Mario. Yeah, super awesome, impactful on my voice acting career.
It was this also some meta stuff. As the editor, this is what taught me keyframes in Premiere, because I had to censor so much stuff. So I was moving the Brahms picture around.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, I really like this series. I don't know if I want to put it higher than B.
Really? I guess for our channel's sake. I thought it was fun to play and edit, and we were excited to have it come out.
Yeah, because it's a one series. It's
Classic.
really early. It's not something I would show somebody to sell on the channel. I personally maybe would put it between Pokemon Red and Mario RPG.
Man, what?
Because I think that's kind of where I separate
Yeah.
where I would start showing people
Okay.
to
that's
introduce
fair.
them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think I might everything from here up I could be like, okay, you could start these you should start watching our channel from any of these. And from here down it's kind of like you could
if you really like us, go for it.
if you really like the series and like what we have to say on these, go for it. But
Yeah, I could agree with that.
okay. Because I think it's funny. It's somewhere in between. Like it's not a first showing, but it's also not like gonna ruin us.
Yeah.
Okay. Terror of Hemosaurus.
Oh my gosh, the dinosaur game.
We should revisit this at some point because I think it's fun, and I believe we did unlock new characters. There's a story mode, which I thought we did, but I guess we just did arcade.
We were doing the endless mode, I think.
Yeah, which was fun. You know,
fun.
we had a good time with it. We got 3 episodes out of it.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think I would recommend this to somebody as their first NoFocus
Yeah.
series.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
though.
fun. I feel like it's a game that's more fun to play than
Yeah,
to watch.
I
Because we
agree.
also, as editing this one's a little harder to edit because there was lots of times where we would just focus on punching a building and all the commentary was
Yeah. I'm personally thinking below Duke Nukem, but this is a phenomenal game. It's really fun.
Yeah, I was just
Agreed.
thinking that. So
Very arcadey, very.
I love that style of game.
Yeah, me too. It's super fun to pick up and put down. James, are you ready?
Oh baby.
Here it is.
Oh man.
The one
Resident
and only
Evil 4.
Anyone's
Resident
personal
Evil.
favorites.
If A Way Out wasn't, then this one would be.
Yeah.
But,
That's fair.
It's not mine, but it is very, very high up there.
It is the chance.
so here it is. This, I think it's funny because we're uploading our 1 year like special. This tier list is our 1 year special, and exactly a year ago, this game is what we started with.
Yeah.
This
Like-
was the episode that started our
Yep,
channel.
this
Yup.
was the original series, the original capture, the original recording, the original NoFocus like game that we started.
Yep.
And it, even if like, because let's be real, this game had a lot of learning. Like it went on forever,
It
and I
really
mean, it
did,
went on.
but-
We have like what 28
28.
episodes of it.
And anyone who's played Resident Evil knows
And
that
some
there's
of those-
not 28 episodes worth of content.
And some of those episodes were like 30 to 40 minutes long.
Yeah, that was before we cut it down to 20-minute episodes. These were like there's one episode that's almost an hour long.
If you
Yeah.
want a NoFocus sleep pump compilation,
Yeah,
put
truly.
on the Resident Evil 4 playlist and just take a nap.
Yeah, honestly.
And you'll wake up and you'll be on like episode 5. Yeah, this series is in my heart.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care how long it is. I
so much
Like,
good
we-
stuff.
there are so many things that we reference from this series.
From the series, yeah.
That we just keep coming back to and saying, and it's like, man, it's
It's sentimental.
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Is it our best content? Definitely
no,
not.
not by any
But
stretch
it's
of the
where we
imagination.
started.
It's where we started, and you can
can hear the progress.
I would say
Yes,
even more so
yeah.
than Game of Life, you can hear the progress in that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was so much to it. Like, for the sake of the channel, I want to put this one at top of S.
I personally agree.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Do
the
I-
start. It's got
This,
so much.
like this game
so-
did so much for us. Like,
so many bangers. All the freestyles. All of the commentary on each of the characters. Leon.
Oh my god, I love the really long body. Yeah, if you like us, if you're here for us three, check out Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
There are so many references that we say, like aim,
yeah.
Leon,
Man.
Ariana Grande,
Oh my gosh.
some of our raps.
Oh my god.
It looks like something will fit in there, like my dick. Oh my god. Yeah, just really, really, really great moments for this series.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I eventually, I want to play the remake too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Maybe
yeah.
we'll.
oh yes.
One of these
maybe
days.
not for our 2nd year anniversary, but
One of these
you
days.
might. It'll probably be an anniversary episode
It will
announcement.
be, probably.
Like that's awesome. Okay, Hydeia, do you remember this one? Zombies ate my neighbors.
Oh my gosh. The one episode we did.
We did 2 episodes.
We did 2?
Yes, we did do 2 episodes.
I was awful at this game. You carried me through all the stages.
I wouldn't say that. You did have your part in it.
I did have my part. It was
Personally,
fun.
I liked this game more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
I was really, really into this. I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is kind of cool, and it's got like, I mean, like, oh, it's like a NES game, but at the same time, it was a really well made one, and I understand why it had a cult following. Like, people still play it to this day. Eventually, I want to revisit it.
Really?
I
Okay.
do, because it's a short game, and I want to finish it with you.
Yeah, I
I
think
want
I'm
to sit
better.
down and figure out why we got lost on that last level and what the hell were
You
we
were supposed
missing.
to like kill something or find a key or something, and then
I
don't
could not
know.
find it.
Yeah,
and it was
I don't
already
know.
the episode was already like 30 minutes long, and I was like, well, I guess we're done.
I
I
died.
can't.
Yeah, I died, and we were like, I guess we'll just end it.
Yeah.
Huh. But I mean, fun.
Yeah. So how are we feeling on this one? Where do we want to put this?
Lower B.
Yeah,
Lower
lower
B.
B for sure.
Probably above Say No More.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
One of my favorite edits is in that video, and I was like, this is Hydeia and Elken, and I pulled up a picture of
Oh yeah.
the buff Powerpuff Girl
And the dude in the
and
blonde
the
wig.
black dude with the blonde wig.
God, that was a good one. Yeah. Okay.
Final. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the original.
This is the original Katamari Damacy reroll. We did play the remastered version, and if it wasn't obvious, I did not do this intentionally. This is my personal favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
I personally think, like we were talking about with Royal Reverie, this is a game you can pick up and just play. You can sit down and complete it in a couple of hours. It's timeless. You're never gonna not have fun with the gameplay loop. It just, man, I really love this series, and I am so excited to play more. I really hope they remaster more of the games. I think there's a 3rd one that they haven't released a remaster for yet, but this is awesome. Like we said about Royal Reverie, if you want to learn more about us, this series. And this series actually has a lot of other, just like Resident Evil 4, this series has a lot of references that we call back to quite a lot.
Yeah.
Doom Doom Cat Digga Digga Doom Rats is directly from Katamari Damacy reroll. Like there's in the intro, the dude that does the acapella version of the Katamari Damacy main theme beatboxes a drum fill as he's singing. He goes na 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 na, Doom Doom Cat Digga Digga Doom Cat, and it kills me every time. Like it is the perfect drum fill. It is the perfect beatbox drum fill. I've done it
A million
maybe
times.
in like half of our series. It's It's great.
It's great.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's a good one.
I like this one too because it's a earlier one on our channel, and I feel like the mix between this and Resident Evil 4 is what got us really comfortable with constant commentary.
Yes.
Like we talk from beginning to end with very little like interruption, and the conversation just continues to flow and questions get asked. And I think this is a series that really got us comfortable with that.
I agree. How you feel, James?
I agree as well. Like this is another one of those games where the audio, like right at the beginning, really was terrible.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely had to listen to some
But
comments
it's
about.
fixed by like episode 4.
Yeah.
But another game where, one, you get to learn a lot about us. Two, it's another one of those like just like good for learning about us.
Yeah. Podcast
it's a more
feel.
personal game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really one that you would indulge in, like, oh, go left, go right, go wait.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this.
What's the
Like,
strat?
oh, this guy missed that. Like,
Yeah.
it was.
It's not that serious, and it never is. You fail the level, you just do it again.
True.
Yeah.
I don't think I failed any levels in the original, but there are some funny moments in the sequel that I'm just like, oh, the water puts out the fire.
Wow.
I failed.
I'm trying to put a giant fireball and I crossed the
I can't
bridge.
cross the river.
Wow.
Oh, oops. What do you mean I had to make it to the sumo ring?
What do you mean?
Yeah, super fun moments like that in the second series. This series doesn't have maybe one failure, but not too many of them, and it's super fun. This one's more concise, I think. I think the second series has like 12 or 13 episodes.
Yeah.
But
I can feel the cosmos.
yeah, I can feel the cosmos. But yeah, with that said and placed, are there any placements that you feel are misplaced that you want to move around?
I'm looking. I don't know.
I'm honestly, I kind of agree with.
I feel pretty good about
happy
this.
with it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really want to change.
Are we
I
gonna
think-
put the personal favorites in an order, or is this just
No,
a
the
personal?
personal
Oh yeah,
favorites.
no, let's do it. Let's debate a little bit. How are we feeling? What? Okay,
As-
list them in order.
Okay.
We'll go left to right. Okay, so Hydeia, list your
My 3 in order.
yeah. Actually, no, let's do this. No, because we all know what our personal favorites are. Yeah,
Yeah.
list your top 3 in order.
My top 3.
in these 3.
Like respectively for the channel, as an observer, as an editor, as a commentator, I would put A Way Out, Turnip Boy, Katamari.
Okay.
That's what I would have put myself.
I agree.
personally.
Oh wait, cool.
I agree. Turnip Boy, A Way Out, Katamari.
So
oh,
A
cool.
Way
We're
Out.
done. Oh, A Way Out,
Turnip Boy,
Katamari.
Yeah.
Yeah, phenomenal. I'm a big fan. If you have not watched our A Way Out series, maybe you should.
Maybe
You
you should. Yeah,
should.
check out the personal favorites. Check out Resident Evil if you want a good nap.
Yeah.
And any of these other ones from B up, check out if you like us, and
Yeah.
from B down if you're really into us. Thanks for the support.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't go. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the series in S.
Yeah.
You will probably enjoy most of the series in A.
Yeah.
B can be hit or miss. Pal World, if you like Pal World, you'll like Pal World. If you don't, you won't.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Like,
Holy cow, we've done so much on this channel for a year.
yeah, we almost have 200 episodes, I think.
Oh, we have
Man.
way more than 200 episodes.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
We're
we,
at like 220 or
yeah,
something.
we crossed 200 a little bit ago.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Good year, everybody. Are there any final comments you'd like to say? Do you want to get sentimental or sad? Or
I don't know if I'm here for all that.
Okay.
Thank you
We're
for
only
watching.
a year in. We ain't sad yet.
yeah, we're not retired yet.
Yeah, we're not even hired yet.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we're not even getting paid. We're just having fun.
We're just having fun.
So thanks for having fun with us.
Yeah, truly.
In the future, I hope we'll be able to look back at this and see our takes. Maybe
Truly.
for our 5-year, we'll like go back and have a live stream and be like, oh, let's go react to like what we thought about our old
Oh my
series.
gosh.
Yeah.
I would like eventually to, watch the first episode of like Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
yeah.
Yes.
I want
Or
to do
watch
some
the first-
reaction content, but I want it
We
to
watched
be
the boat
special.
scene.
Oh my god, man, the boat scene is never gonna die. But yeah. Anyways, if you like our content, thanks for watching this
Yes.
far. I hope this gave you something to check out. I hope something caught your eye.
If you watched all the way from now, type in the comments, Leon.
Yeah, let us know, Leon or AIM.
AIM, yeah.
Aim.
It's either Elken AIM, James AIM, or Leon.
What do you mean it's all me?
Yeah. Throw your favorite.
James doesn't know how boats work. Elken doesn't know how steering works.
Throw your favorite NoFocus moment,
or series,
song,
or episodes.
freestyle.
Yeah,
in
let
the
us know
comments.
your favorite moment for a 1-year anniversary, and we'll definitely reply to you. We want to hear what you have to say.
Truly.
So please,
If
please
you're a
let us know.
lurker, yeah, don't feel bad. Give us the one comment. You don't have to say anything ever else again.
Yep, we just want to hear from you.
Truly.
But yeah, thanks for tuning
Thanks
in,
for
and we will
watching.
see y'all
In the next
one.
one. Deuces.
Bye.